understandable now to all of us. Before, how would I know what is a blue-white diamond? They tell me, but I don't know. At least now it's more easy to understand. Second thing to ask is size, or the carat weight. Diamonds are sold by weight. We all heard the term a 1-carat diamond, a 2-carat diamond. Sometimes in the big auction houses they auction a 50-carat diamond. What does that mean? It means it's a weight. Does anybody know why we have the term carat? No? It came from something. In the older days, people didn't have the metric system.
It came from the carat.
Exactly. It came from that, where people use that as a standard. In today's world, that seed weighs 0.2 of a gram. So that's the standard today. When we take a diamond, we place it on scales. If it reads 0.2, that's a 1-carat diamond. If it's 0.3, is 1.5 carat. If it's 0.1, is half carat. So that should tell you, if you ask me or if you ask anybody in the shop, place this on scales. Let me see the weight. Please keep this in mind. You've got to be able to see, and you will see, because it's like going to a supermarket. You buy a kilo of mandarins, it's there. So you would be able to see. Please separate one thing which is not so relevant now, but there is the term carat with C, and there is the term carat with K. I'm sure you must know this. Carat with K, it refers to the quality of gold. So ask the jeweler this question. Tell me the difference between the two. If he knows, it's more confidence. You're building confidence now. That's what we are trying to do. You are not trying to show that I'm smart enough, so I don't need you. I need you, but you need to prove to me that you know what you're selling. So ask for the weight and see. If they tell you this is a 3/4 carat stone, you should be able to see it on the scales. So there is a relation between the weight and the size. In today's terminology, we understand that if you have a diamond that you take a gauge and you measure the diameter, if it's, let's say, 5 millimeters from one end to the other, that's a 1/2 carat stone. In other words, if this diamond you're going to buy is set on a ring, and you cannot take it out and put it on scales, you can measure it. So you can ask for a gauge. Please measure this diamond for me. If it's 4 millimeters, if it's 5 millimeters, if it's 7 millimeters, it should give you an indication that this diamond is a carat or 2. This person should know. So you can ask this question too. Tell me the relation between size and weight. Because diamonds are cut perfectly, we can estimate this. This doesn't happen on any other gemstone. So ask the relation between size and weight. In other words, the diameter of the stone equals the weight, give or take 7%, because sometimes diamond cutters are a little bit cheeky. They cut diamonds in a way so they weigh more, so they sell more. So you've got to play with this 7%, more or less. We need to ask about the obvious thing, the cut or the shape of the stone. I mean, today we see so many cuts. We see rounds, we see squares, we see oblongs, we see all these nice, really, really nice cuts. If you ask me personally, I always say that the best diamond cut is the round cut. It may not be so fancy and it may be common, but in a circle you get the perfect cut because there are no corners. All angles opposite are the same, so light goes through and reflects equally from all sides. So you get the best value of a round diamond. So if ever you wish to buy a diamond that is of a considerable size, go for a round one. That's the best choice ever. For any other cut, you don't get the maximum of the crystal, and you pay